for a third. It's a lovely shot. Magnificent.
That was hit straight as an arrow by Kushal Malla. He's very good in lifting the ball up from the 30-yard circle. He went over the top because power play is still running.
Length, but into the surface. Sort of like that. And misfield goes for 4. Back-to-back boundaries. And 2 lovely shots from Asif Sheikh.
Hit it straight down the ground by Kushal Malla. That's umpires are checking whether it's carried all the way or one bounce.
And I wouldn't say it was a bad delivery either. It's just a high-class shot. The presentation of the bat face through the line of the ball. And Jason Holder will know that he perhaps can't be that close to Kushal Malla in future. So just 4.
Kushal Malla just picked it up, hit it on the up, straight towards the bowler's head. One bounce over the boundary line.
Continues.
Still carries that legacy of those heroes gone by, the likes of Binod Das and Basanta Regmi, Shakti Gaucham, Madhu Balan, Gyanendra Malla, and Raju Khadka, and the legend that is himself, Paras Khadka, who's here tonight. So after a month that nobody in Nepal will ever forget, their cricket team gave them a day that they will always remember. And now, as the Dashain celebrations begin to ramp up back home, Nepal's fans are dreaming bigger and maybe dreaming of a historic series win over the mighty West Indies. And I've got one of their all-time greats alongside me in the commentary box here, Shard Vasaker, right on cue. Enough from me, more from you. Can you maybe just encapsulate what an incredible day it was as we see Asif Sheikh and Kushal Bertel, who are all set to open the batting for Nepal?
Good evening everyone. Yeah, what an occasion today. Nepal coming on top in the last game and a chance here to close off the series by the second win. As Kushal Bertel and Asif walk out, representing that proud flag. It's been a very consistent batter for Nepal. Has given some important contributions in the past whenever Nepal has won. So he would look to improve his performance from the last game. And as well, Asif in the other hand, a very talented batter.
Yeah, both of these two batters probably a little bit shy of form, a bit shy of runs, particularly in this format. And they would like to get Nepal off to a much better start than they did 2 days ago. The good news is it's not necessarily going to be spin immediately, although I'm sure the threat of Akil Hussain will come from the other end. Jediah Blades, who's thought of by many across the Caribbean as an extraordinarily talented youngster, will come into the team today. Still early in his career, like many in this West Indian squad. From in and around the Caribbean camp, they'll be wanting to do everything they can to square the series and set us up for a decider tomorrow night. We're all set for Unity Cup Game 2. And one of the real standouts a couple of days ago, Sharad, was the performance in terms of the small things in the game, the running between the wickets, the fielding and the runouts that Nepal affected. That again, not the right line, and well, the dream way for any batter to get off the mark, just where they love it most, right onto the pads. A tickle around the corner, and the first boundary goes to Asif Sheikh.
I was trying to get that swing. Blades just drifting a bit down outside the leg stump, just helping on its way. Asif Sheikh gets off the mark with a pretty neat shot. Just flicked it around the corner, a diving effort.
Do have a lot of experience here. Jason Holder, we saw in the pre-match build-up, his record this year is exceptional in this format. Nobody's taken more wickets in T20. Oh, now this is surely going to be trapped LBW. And Akil Hussain has Kushal Bertel twice in 2 matches. Tried to change the approach, dismissed attempting a cut in the opening T20. Tries to work it into the leg side. but he's trapped dead in front.
He was trying to play with that angle coming in. You'd see it was pushed in and he was too late. Struck him right in front of the stumps, no doubt, thereby umpire Devendra Subedi. So Nepal has to lose their first wicket in the form of Kushal Burtel, who goes for 2. Nepal 10 for 1.
Out comes the captain. Rohit Kumar Paudel, young leader of Nepal, is all set to face a boomerang or a banana. Cleans him up. Exceptional bowling. And one captain dismisses the other. The pressure was building. And the West Indies, well, back into their groove in this second match.
Yeah, big mistake there by Rohit Paudel. Trying to force it. Bringing out the big hoik in the leg side. A big gap between the bat and pad, and it goes through. Again, it's the captain Hussain who gets over captain Rohit Paudel. He has to go for 3 of 10. Nepal lose their second wicket for 14.
Kushal Malla, he was really good 48 hours ago, put on 58 alongside the captain who's just been dismissed, Rohit Paudel. Cleaned up by his opposite number for 3 of 10. Malla's real talent is that X factor of hitting sixes. Hit a couple the other.
Departed Jason Holder into the attack. West Indies' most successful bowler in the first T20I is dispatched before Parish off his first ball.
Good evening, everyone. That was a beautiful shot by Asif Sheikh, the opener. Leaning to the drive. Excellent shot. Piercing the gap on the offside. That is a copybook shot again. Beautifully done by Asif Sheikh. Hit it straight down the ground by Kushal Malla. That's umpires are checking whether it's carried all the way or one bounce. That was hit straight as an arrow by Kushal Malla. He's very good in lifting the ball up from the 30-yard circle.
And I wouldn't say it was a bad delivery either. It's just a high-class shot. The presentation of the bat face through the line of the ball. And Jason Holder will know that he perhaps can't be that close to Kushal Malla in future, so just 4.
Kushal Malla just picked it up, hit it on the up, straight towards the bowler's head. One bounce over the boundary line.
Continues for a 3rd. It's a lovely shot. Magnificent stroke.
This time around, Asif Sheikh playing the ball over the 30-yard circle. This is his second boundary. Picked it up again nicely. Deliberately went over the top because power play is still running.
Length, but into the surface. Sort of like that. And misfield goes for 4. Back-to-back boundaries. And 2 lovely shots from Asif Sheikh.
Yes, this time around it was a bit shorter and quicker through the air by Akhil Hussain. Went to the back foot and cut it very fiercely, beating the fielder at cover point. Even though it was a misfield.
Only time will tell. It's good batting. It really is good batting. He got the length to play the shot again. To close out the power play, 39 for 2. On. Trouble at the bowler's end. Trouble. And gets back. I think he gets back. That was outstanding fielding though by Zishan Motara at backward point. Oh, did he get back?
Zishan boy.
West Indies believe they have their man.
This is the first time we've seen in 2 matches between the 2 Nepali batters misunderstanding. That was a very good fielding at backward point.
Gone by a foot at least. 40 got back my error. That's good from Zishan Motara on debut. That's a sort of fielding that we've seen from Nepal, and that's the energy the West Indies need to bring with their youngsters in the field. Young kid from Barbados on debut, fielding in those hot spots at backward point. And Kushal Malla goes for 7, 43 for 3. Sandeep Jora in at 5. One of the things the West Indies would have talked about is this being more intense in the field. Motara has done that.
Hit it over extra cover, Asif Sheikh. Yet another boundary for him. Excellently played by Asif Sheikh over the extra cover. This was slightly fuller delivery by Naveen. In the slot. Nicely done by Asif Sheikh.
The debutant. Leg spin from both ends and given the treatment immediately, over-pitched by young Zishan. And spanked away for 4 by Asif Sheikh, who's looking very good, as I welcome Carlos Brathwaite.
Yeah, nice shot from Asif Sheikh, getting into his innings nicely. Hit wide of long off. Looks powerful, but
Slug sweep comes out, finds the gap and finds 4. Good identification of length from Sandeep Jora, and well put away.
yeah, as soon as he's been a bit full, they've attacked. They know the length they want to attack. They're finding the angles nicely.
Up round the corner, and a very nervy first over for the youngster is dispatched away for 13. Nepal on the rise at 65 for 3.
Before or after a game.
Just beats the cover fielder and is going to race ever so closely to the rope. It's now giving it a kiss. That will be 4. Not sure it was the strongest effort from the captain at cover in Akil Hussain, and then behind him the former captain Jason Holder doesn't really follow it up. The end result will be 4.
Yeah, this is where Nepal definitely won the first game in the field, whether it was with run-outs or saving runs on the boundary.
They're just so quick between the wickets. They do all the basics right, and it was those 1%ers that proved the difference.
Yeah, 100%. And you thought West Indies started a little bit better with Zishan.
Fabian Allen. Here's another boundary, perhaps the first 6 of the innings. And this has been some lovely ball striking to go with 12 4s from Nepal.
Fantastic, Sandeep Jora. 24 of 17. He has come back into the side. Second match he's playing in this series. Very well timed. He's a very elegant player, Sandeep.
It's a wonderfully well compiled half century for Asif Sheikh. His 8th in T20 internationals. And he joins his brother, who has a half century against the West Indies in ODIs. And the Sheikhs doing their thing.
One of the most stylish batters. He's been getting starts as well. Down the drag this time. Full swing of the bat. The ball has gone very high. And another handsome 6 here for Sandeep Jora. Oh, he's loving it. Premeditated this time, came down the track, and right thing to do as well. Nepal now getting into a very strong position, and this freedom for the batters to come down the track.